have a baby with them, and then at this place, and then they switch out, and then like the shit happened the way it happened, and then you don't, you know what I'm saying, reflect back and be like, it's a major transition in my life, you feel what I'm saying? So I look at it, and it's mysterious the way the whole thing transpired. It wasn't a lot of understanding. It has to be like talked through and stuff like that. So yeah, it's not that I miss Eliana. It's just that I'm looking at where I went wrong in my life and how that played out, so that I won't make the same mistakes again. You feel what I'm saying? So constantly looking at it, reflecting on my life. I'm constantly reflecting on the whole circumstance and everything. I'm always looking at everything in my life. I reflect. Y'all spend all day with me, so y'all sitting seeing different parts of me. Feel what I'm saying? So it's one part of me that sits and reflects on things or how it happened. And seeing patterns in my life. And Shorty was an ex that was connected to an ex. And so it just is what it is. All this energy, I told you that. I don't look at it like y'all look at it. Like, I feel like if the universe takes something out your life, it's because it's no longer for your path that you're going forward on. You know what I mean? Like, if the universe takes something out of your life, that means everything is aligned, everything is destined, everything is like the way it's supposed to be. And that's the way it is. And the quicker you're able to adapt to that, the quicker then you're going to be straight. You realize that everything is energy, and when the universe takes a certain amount of energy out of your life, it may puzzle you like, damn, but it's always happening for a reason. And you might not understand that reason yet. You might be like, damn, blah, blah. So you have to wait. You have to just wait. You have to just wait, and you have to be patient, and then the universe reveals it all to you like, oh, shit, okay. It's just amazing how the universe comes together. With me, I got that foresight to be able to see what's the probabilities about things that's going to happen and things that happen, because I live in the future and my mind being the present and the past. So I always like putting things together, and I see the signs and shit. So I like to talk about that stuff. Feel me? Y'all looking at things from y'all perspective. Y'all lower self. Y'all the lower self. Y'all can't see shit from where the gods see it from. You see shit from Babylon. Like, I know how y'all look at it, because that's how I would have looked at it back in the day. I would have looked at it like that in my lower self back in the day. That's not what's going on right now. Do I worry about my son? I can't worry, I can't miss, I can't do none of that, bro. Like, not on my mission, bro. Like, I have a purpose for being here, bro. And that purpose for being here is not based around these thoughts that y'all have. A frequency is the up and down wave of thoughts, right? Where my mind exists on a certain frequency for a certain kind of thoughts. The way my mind thinks, because of the knowledge I have and the wisdom that I have. And I know y'all think my wisdom is just in the 5 sciences, but that's not where my wisdom lies. Please don't ever think that just because you know the 5 sciences that you could be wise as me. Like, these are things that I play with. That is what you see my students displaying online. That's the stuff to get your mind started into tapping into what I tap into. Like, that's not even nowhere near what I tap into. I put the 5 sciences together to even try to articulate what I'm saying, but I don't even need that. So for me, where my mind is at, and because I understand where y'all coming from, because y'all don't have my mind, the mind of God. You have the mind of a mere human. So your human concerns, because I'm half human, I can understand how you're looking at it. But it's like my mind, my thoughts don't vibrate on that frequency. And when I see y'all thoughts, I know it's my subconscious, and I know it's like my lower self. It's my lower self playing out. Like, that's how I would think. That's an aspect. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the zenith of how I think, and I keep telling y'all that. Everything that happened is supposed to happen. It's not even a mistake. This shit has been written. That's why you have deja vu. You got deja vu because this shit has already been written. Your being, your mind is only experiencing something that's already been programmed. You're in a storyline, man. This shit already happened, my nigga. You here to experience it. Remember what I told you, bruh. This shit has already happened. Everything's already been written. This is why you get deja vu. You be like, yo, I got deja vu. Because that's the glitch to let you know that you're experiencing something that already was written. Bruh, like, so there's no mistakes. Everything's happening on divine timing. It's just happening the way it's supposed to happen. From every mathematical, from me going like this with my finger, it's mathematically aligned that I was going to do that way to the inch that I did it in. To the very inch. This shit is so mathematical and so fucking intrigued and intricate that everything that looks like, see if you spray some water in the air, every particle of water is in alignment in the exact place that it was written to be. That's how intricate this universe is. Everything, from how my rag is hanging off my head, the degree, it's all been written. It's a program. You're living out a program, dog. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why I do know why y'all don't know that, because I'm in the experience, but I'm awoke in the experience. So I'm lucid dreaming. So while this is happening, I have the knowledge to basically figure out like, oh shit, okay, so that's why that happened, and this is gonna happen, and then, oh, all right, so I have an advantage over the average soul that's experiencing life, because you don't know that this has already been written. And that everything happened for a reason. What happened for him? So it's a difference. There's a difference between you and me, because you look bad. Well, why are you looking at somebody that look bad? Let me help you out. Let me get you out here. But if everything already happened, how can we change as someone who wants to change him or herself? Because that's the fact that you're thinking about changing or evolving is the actual playing out of the program. It's like whatever you think you're thinking has already been thought. And it's, by the time you thought it already was part of the program. But you only live in something that already was lived. You're just here to experience the shit, if that makes sense. Once you realize that you're dreaming and that this shit has already been written, then there is no like really, even when you make a mistake, you know that it was part of the alignment. Anything that happens, and there's certain laws that you could live by to make your life more easier. And I try to give you all these laws so that you can make your life way more easier for yourself. When you lose something, when something gets pulled out of your life, like for my instance, like with Eliana and baby Eliana got pulled out of my life randomly like that, that was designed. That was part of my program. So with me knowing that's a part of my program, I could still feel the pain. I could still feel like, damn, that's fucked up. But also, what makes it easier is the fact that, first of all, I know this is a fucking illusion. Second of all, I know it's a program that I'm running. Third of all, this already happened. I'm experiencing this shit. And fourth, I'm standing on truth, which means that in the end, no matter what happens to you in this immediate moment, it could be something bad that happens to you. Trust and believe that if you're aligned with righteousness, you win in the end. You're going to win in the end. But in order for you to experience heaven, you must experience hell. You cannot experience the heavens without going through hell. So the universe has to put you through a certain amount of shit so that when you win, you can fucking feel that shit just as much as you felt the pain. So all of the pain and suffering that you're going through on this journey, all of the trials and tribulations that you're going through on this journey are energy that has to be paid for you to experience pleasure that you're going to get in the end of the story. But it's an exchange of energy. It's an exchange of energy. So you have to go through fuck shit to even receive the kingdom of God, to receive the pleasure. You would have to go through so much pain to even, because it's like money. For you to enter the kingdom of God, you have to go through hell to get to heaven. This is why Jesus had to suffer. This is why you have to suffer. This is what you're here to do. You're here to suffer so that you can conjure up the amount of energy that can exchange for pleasure, for everlasting life. So you have to understand that even your pain is your way of paying the debt that will be due in energy for you to experience the pleasure that you solely deserve. So this is why walking a righteous path is a narrow path, because it's so fucking hard to do, because you're going to go through much trials and tribulations when you're doing the right thing. Because you have to take all the pain, all the backstabs, all the fucking... So the universe is going to put you through pain so that you have... So all of this pain will not be in vain. So it's going to take all that pain. You don't know what pleasure is without pain. You have to have pain. So when it gives you the pleasure, it's an abundance of glory. You feel the glory. You can't feel it without pain. So what seems to be a bad circumstance at first, I tell you, be patient. Time will tell. Time will tell. Stay in the knowledge. Keep the wisdom. Because that's the only thing that's going to certify your soul in the end. Point blank period. Once you understand this, then the bad circumstance that it looks like I'm going through, it's not so bad no more. It's a sacrifice. If I take this from you, I make you feel this pain, and then you sit and you wait. I make this person stab you in the back. This person talk shit about you. I make this person do this. And in the end, I will make all of your enemies bow before you. Would you do it? Of course you would, because you knew in the end that you're going to win. What certifies you to know that you're going to win is when you base yourself in facts, you base yourself in truth, and the truth is not a trend, baby. It is not a trend. The lies or the moment is painful. The moment is pain right now. It's pain right now. But that's the pain that you will use to feel the pleasure that's coming to you. It's always, that's how the universe works. So the universe will...
I had to stop this video because I wanted people to understand and let you know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that Eligio, he is speaking of himself, you know, like right now he is in pain. And, you know, because he was reflecting with his ex-girlfriend, everything that's going on, and that had went on, and how he got with Eliana, and obviously he's still in pain from the breakup with Eliana. So right now he's reflecting on his own pain. He's talking to himself, basically. You know, when he's not reading those chats or whatnot, or even when he is reading the chats, but when he's going on these long rants, he is self-reflecting. He's talking to himself. So I just wanted everybody to understand that, you know. And, you know, and yes, he does have some truth in what he's speaking. You know, you will experience pain and you will experience joys of life. But what NatureBoy is doing is talking to himself. That's all I wanted to let you know. Okay?
Set you up to knock you down. To knock you down, to set you up. And this is a repeat. This is called the Kundalini. The Kundalini is when you go up and down, 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 until you level out to a complete bliss. So you need and you will go through hell to make it to heaven. So don't think you're going to get on this path and it's going to be peaceful and you're going to be growing fruit and you're going to be, oh yeah, you're not on the right path. If you have harmony right now, this is not a place for harmony. This is a place for growth. It's supposed to be a lot of pain and suffering and fucking, yeah, you're supposed to be going through your shit, man. The universe will build you up and give you a whole bunch of stuff and then take it from you. So you can feel the pain. But it's all exchange of energy. From the day you were born, that you came in here, to the day that you leave, you are experiencing the optimism and the alchemism of energy. It is all you. Nothing is lost. All is transformed. Once you understand this, then you learn patience. Patience, my friend. What seems to be painful right now, and the universe doesn't care about your pain. It wants to give you pain. It wants you to learn through your pain. Yes, the pain is what's going to give you pleasure. So you got a heartbreak. So what? Good. What did you learn? You can't escape pain. Pain is going to be there. People are going to fuck you over. Good. But I will make them bow before you in the end. They will bow before you. You will reign in the end. Hold the knowledge. Hold it. People are going to hate you, and some people cannot even stand being hated. They can't even stand being hated for a little bit. They can't even stand getting stabbed in the back, and you have to keep the knowledge. I know a lot of you were like, damn, a lot of people did a lot of shit to you, man. How you keep going? Because I realized that the moment is a trend. I'm here forever. The truth will remain. It is the only thing that will remain. So if you want to win, base yourself on objective truth. It doesn't matter. And speak and proclaim that regardless. It doesn't matter. People will not like you right now, and the same people will be kissing your ass in the end. Because you know what? It all comes to the truth. All roads lead to the source. So stay where you are. As people are catching up to you. They're catching up to you. Keep fighting the fight. Proclaim the kingdom every day. Keep doing it. What seems to be like something that has happened to you terrible, it's all a setup for your glory. Just be patient. Be patient. That's it. That's it. I guarantee you it is not over. I guarantee you it is not. The story, are you still real? You still living? Yeah, it ain't over. You woke up this morning, it ain't over. This ain't the end. It's just a chapter. We gonna win in the end, baby. You feel me? We got foresight. We know what's going on. Let's stay stable. Stay on the grind. Stay doing our thing. You feel what I'm saying? All that other stuff is a distraction. See y'all when I get back. I'm outside. So we stay in the knowledge. We stay in that truth. When life gets hard, we go further into the truth. We go further into our mission. Whatever gets taken from you, don't worry about that. It's all going to come back to you. It's energy. Nothing is lost. All is transformed. People are energy. Things are energy. It's going to get snatched from you. So the fuck what? You don't think you're supposed to get no pain on this mission? That's why the path is narrow. It is not easy. It is not easy. If you thought it was supposed to be easy, then you have been mistaken. It's time for work. It's time for hard work. Feel that pain. Embrace the pain. Feel it. Embrace it. Acknowledge it. It hurts, right? Good. It's going to be used to give you pleasure. Watch. Watch. You can't have pleasure without it. Think, rejoice. Rejoice. Be happy in your suffering. Be happy in your suffering. Be happy in your suffering. Because through that, you're being made. You're being made. With with that being said, we're going to get back into our teachings. We'll get back into our teachings. We gotta stay in the knowledge, man. That's the only way you're gonna stay woke. That's the only way you're gonna stay out of the lower self, stay out of the pits of hell, is that you keep your thoughts where they're supposed to be in a healthy perspective. That's the only way, and you have to be strong. That's why every day I'm proclaiming the kingdom, because I'm fighting. I'm fighting. The things that people don't want to fight, you gotta fight it with knowledge. I love myself. Point blank, period. If you knew you was in a movie, you see what I'm saying? And so now when you have that optimum wisdom, guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna have a healthy detachment when you deal with people from now on, ain't you? Because you know that things come, things go. You enjoy them, but not too much. Stay in the knowledge. But this way, you make the journey easier. Even though it's hard, you make it easier. You can cry. You can get it out. You can express those emotions constructively, but don't stay there. It's okay to cry. It's okay to get it out. It's okay to feel it, but don't live there. Put your mind where it's supposed to be. Put your focus where it's supposed to be. Keep moving. What are you doing? You have everything you need right here in front of you. And the quicker you can accept the change and the adaptation to life, the easier it becomes for you, because it's like, I'm accepting my now. This is, certain things are not for your journey. So when the universe takes something from you, it's because it's not needed. It's not needed for the remaining of this chapter. You understand? So it takes it from you because it's not needed for the program. The program has already been pushing you the way you're supposed to go. And the only way you feel pain and suffering is if you are in resistance to the now. That's where the pain and suffering comes from. When you start saying, you're in resistance. Stop. Accept your now. Accept your reality. Accept it. Look around and count your blessings. Accept what you have in front of you. Accept your now. Do you miss this? Do you miss that? That is the devil. That is your subconscious, the lower self, asking you, do you miss this? Or what could I miss? I am everything. I am here. I am right now. I can't miss anything. How could I miss anything? Look at all that I have. I'm so blessed. I can't miss anything because the universe has set it up, and this is a movie the way it's going. It's going the way it's going. You want pain? Resist. Resist it. Resist what is. There is your pain. If you don't want resistance, you better focus your mind into the now. You better focus what you have. You better be grateful for what you have. And let the universe do the rest. I can't live there. I can't live there. I have to focus my mind on what is. What is in front of me? My health, my strength, this beautiful ass nature, this beautiful woman. Look at all the talent. I got work to do. Let's get to the work. Let's get focused. Look, it happened. I can't miss anything. I can only accept what is and be in the now. And that's the way you live, and that's how you make your journey easier. If you go falling back into the other shit, in your past, you start looking at you can reflect, but make sure you're reflecting in a healthy way. Because we don't need to ignore our problems. We need to rationalize them. We need to look and say, okay, this is what happened here. And really, with facts, be able to break those things down and be like, hey, that's what happened. Boom. All right. Cool. You understand that? Move forward. Every day is another day. Every day is a new life. Every day you die when you go to sleep, and you wake up, you living again. Remember that. When you go to sleep, you die. When you wake up, you're born again. Another day, whole another life. Boom, new life. So where you have to condition yourself to think, to win, to be a god. You have to stay in the now. That's where all of the good stuff is, right here, right now. You miss out on so much in life because you won't let things be. The universe has a plan. It's already happened. And the more you roll with the punches, an OG always told me, roll with the punches. Constant change. Life is transformation. Life is, don't be too attached to the forms. You don't be too attached to the outcome and the expectations. Don't be attached to the expectations, to the forms. You can appreciate form, but understand it is here now and gone tomorrow. Okay, people pass away. People die, and you like, why you took my mom? Why you took my brother? Why God? Why you took my man, my boy? Like, why you took my homie? It's constant change. And the people that suffer cannot live in the now. They're always living over there, or in the future, or in the past, suffering. It is hard enough to live your everyday life, one day at a time, 1 foot in front of the other. 1 foot in front of the other. You see, that's what we live. That's how we live. We choose to live this way. Chief, I saw this guy yesterday in the mall with a head wrap like yours, and I almost flipped thinking you were in bed. You almost thought that was me, huh? My North Node is in Cancer. This is a part of my lesson. I'm thankful. Yes, new level, new devil. New level, new devil. When you pass away, the last thing you want to be saying in your mind is, wait, I didn't do this. Wait, I didn't do that. This is the regret and the reincarnation that you have to deal with. You always want to be ready to die. When you live in the now, you're ready to die. What that means is you're ready for transformation, you're ready for change. That's where you must live, to be ready to die at all times. Because life is very fragile. Life is, at any time you can go. So the last thing you want to do is when you pass, I can only imagine what Nipsey Hustle was thinking when he got shot. As a consciousness, he didn't die. As a consciousness, was he like, all right, cool, I'm ready to let this shit go? Or was he think about his store? Was Nipsey Hustle think about his store and his wife? Was he think about his kids? Because if he was, he done recycled back here already. First you're going to get judged, then you're going to spend time in regret and a time in hell, and then there is no time. There is no time. So he's already back here, reincarnated. You feel what I'm saying? Because his soul could not leave here, because he has so much attachments. So now he think about Lord. He think about his wife. Oh, you can't get your wife back. You can't get her back. You're not gonna get it back. You're not getting her back. Nipsey Hustle ain't getting her back. He's not getting that store. He couldn't take the store with him. He couldn't take everything he did with the Black community with him. He couldn't do it. He couldn't take, and instead of us learning that in the Black community, since we're not looking at Nipsey Hustle and thinking about what Nipsey was thinking when he got shot. I mean, you can imagine being Nipsey Hustle. You got your store popping, you got all these events going on, you got money in all these different places. What profit is a man to gain the world but lose his soul? He was not interested in making his soul a better thing. He was interested in making the community, that these material things on this earthly plane and getting property and having all these things. None of that shit meant nothing once you died. Once you died, you couldn't take that store with you. Once you died, you couldn't take your girl with you. You understand what I'm saying? She ain't going with you. His children, they ain't going with him. And then he ain't coming back to them. That's the crazy part. So what I'm thinking is, instead of investing myself in the Black community, I want to invest my soul to live a life that's going to make me straight. When I get murked or it's time for me to check out and them lights turn off, then I'm okay to move forward. And not even say like none of that stuff. Y'all tripping about somebody leaving a child.
Right.
Nigga, when you die, you ain't taking...
Right.
When the universe power, like, oh, okay, he dead, that's it, that nigga gone. He gone. Now, you still thinking because you still conscious. Nipsey Hustle was still conscious because we're consciousness. Even though the body was dead, the mind was still well and alive. So I can imagine him going to the tunnel saying to himself, what about Don? What about my shit, I had this going on, I had this shit going on, man, I ain't ready, man. I ain't ready, let me go back. Like, okay, well, you ain't ready. You ain't ready to join life. You ain't ready to go into the light. You ain't ready to join life. Well, you reincarnate. So the frequency, so this is the trap of money. This is the trap the Black community got us in. The trap the Black community got us in. They're making us think that we're supposed to be getting money, chasing that bag. But that bag ain't going with you. Your kids ain't going. Yo, I gotta take care of my kids, make sure they ain't going with you. This is a test. Everything you have is energy. What you do with that energy says everything about who you are. You was focused on what? They had your mind focused on surviving. You was focused on surviving. That's not what you came here for, Nipsey. You ain't come here to get a black-owned business. You didn't come here to do that. You came here to be God. Nipsey failed. And I know people don't want to hear this shit, but he failed. And every black person out there that's reaching for trying to take over the system and all that, you ain't come here for that. You came here to segregate from the system. You came here to worry about your soul and what it's going to be like in the afterlife. You're supposed to live a life that is supposed to be dope for the afterlife. That don't mean nothing. All that he did here, all that Nipsey Hustle did here means nothing in the afterlife. To God, that meant nothing. You misled how many souls to get black-owned businesses, to integrate into the system, instead of getting them to get out of the system. So if anything, he's held responsible for the souls that he misled. Once he realizes the zenith of life, when you're in front of that light, and you realize the zenith of life, he looking down, regretting what he did. He said, damn, I was supposed to be talking like NatureBoy. I was supposed to tell people get back to nature, live in tune with nature, taking care of the earth. Nigga wasn't caring about the earth. Nipsey Hustle didn't care about the earth. He didn't care about the earth. No, none of his people around him gave a damn about the earth. That nigga was smoking. He put smoke in his lungs. And everybody want to be like Nipsey. Everybody that want to be like Nipsey, he misled that many souls. And now that he's in the zenith of what he is, that he God, when you come out the ego, you get an ego death. You come out your limitation, which is humanity. You come out of your humanity, you become God again. You become pure light. When you're pure light, you look at what you did in your humanity, you're going to be like, damn, I need another chance, man. Let me go back and do this shit again. I got to get another chance, man. Like, hold on. Like, And the funny thing is, he tapped into Dr. Sebi. You see what I'm saying? So for him, it's going to be like, yo, man, I didn't know. Let me get another chance. And the universe is like, first of all, he has to sit in that regret. That regret is a hell state. Time doesn't exist. So don't even think about like, oh, he's going to be there for a certain amount. It's going to feel like forever because time doesn't exist. This life that you live is nothing but a second. It's nothing. Nothing. It's no time. You feel like you've been here so long. You feel like you've been here for years. This ain't nothing but a fucking blowing a wind. This is nothing to the infinity. The infinity is nothing. The time, we are captivated by time because they gave us a schedule. They gave us a birthday. They gave us this system of the calendar. But there is no time. It's just infinity. And so people are in regret when you lose the ego and you become the ego, which is the limitation of what you are. When you lose your humanity, you come out of your avatar and you realize like, oh shit, I'm pure light, I'm pure love. What was I doing down there? I was in confusion. I was supposed to be telling people to get in tune with the light. The light is the sun. The sun is the earth. The earth is nature. And then it's humanity, and then it's all of the creatures. You're supposed to be telling people, you're supposed to be an example of living in tune. This is the most noble life you can live. The most noble life is that you speak the truth, that you live by the truth, you teach people the truth, and that you do this the whole life. But when I leave, I have no regrets. You think I'm going to be thinking about anybody? I'm not going to be thinking about anybody. I'm going to be out, my nigga. I'm going to be like, I did what I came to do. I told people to live in harmony. I told all those cells on those cell phones, every fucking day I got up and told people to get in harmony with nature. I taught people about the sun and our connection to it. I taught people the zenith of life. And they didn't like me. Okay, I understood that. But my heart was pure, and this is what I gave. I gave this. I've changed this many people's lives. Even if they were attempting, this is who I helped. This is what I led people to do. My message to the world was to get in tune with nature, to be one with, and then when it came to humanity, I hated and despised evil. Living backwards, Babylon. I hated that, but I loved life, and I'm proud of. If I die, I'm ready. I'm not going to be sitting here like, wait. I'm supposed to be. No, it's nothing to sit on to. The universe has given me the opportunity to come here without attachment. So anytime I've had attachment, it's got taken away from me. Now, the human mind, you're like, oh, my baby mom. You got 4 baby moms that left you and took your child. On the God side, I'm like, that's what's up. Because when I'm ready to leave, I don't have that to worry about. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm good. I'm out of here. I have no attachments. to the energy that was just an illusion anyway. It took shape and form to give me a lesson that I need to learn, not for me to be like, have soul ties to. I have no soul ties. This is why I said the rich man cannot enter the heaven, because he has too many attachments. It is harder for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven than it is a camel through the hole of a needle, because he has too much, and he has too much wealth. He has too many women. He has too many fucking money. You see these people, they never make it into the kingdom of God. They keep reincarnating these batteries. They're trapped in reincarnation. When you leave, you want to be like, I did that. I'm cool. Because I knew that she wasn't real, he wasn't real, my baby mama, all that shit was phone. I already know that all that shit was my mind giving me that as an obstacle, as a simulation. I was given that as a simulation to test me. So I'm not holding on to this reality. This reality is an illusion. It's like a video game. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Your mind objectively breaks itself up into many versions of yourself to give you the lessons you need in life. So even when you're dreaming, you had a dream last night? Mm-hmm. Who had a dream last night? You dreamed last night or yesterday?
Yeah.
You did. How many people was in your dream? When you was dreaming, them people seemed real.
Yeah.
But your mind gave you not only your body, but those people. Where those people at now? It was just energy that took form and shape to whatever you needed to learn. It's same thing. No one's thinking about the last dream and the people in it. What happened to the people in your dream? You ain't even thinking about the motherfuckers.
No.
Exactly. Because I'm trying to show you how the mind does. The mind makes up an illusion that there's someone else you're talking to just to test your heart. They want to test your heart. That's it. And when your heart is light as a feather, is that you did the right thing, the righteous thing. Now the righteous thing in today's time is not the popular thing. The right thing is not the popular thing. But did you try to proclaim the kingdom of God? Did you teach people? Did you make, you know what I'm saying? Me? I not only teach it, but I have other people teaching it. That's more blessings for me and the treasures for me in the kingdom of heaven. So with all you do, I get to benefit in the kingdom. Everything that you do, every soul you save, that goes under my belt, baby, because it's business, baby. Because I got you and I got all of the other disciples to do this. And guess what? All of y'all helping souls, but every time you help a soul, it goes under my deed. That's my deed. Those is my deeds.
Right.
Not only did I have me, but I took the elite and I programmed them to be able to program other cells. And this, what I've done here on this plane, if I die right now, the possibility of the future of this place for what I've done, which is a tiny seed, will grow into the life that populates this planet. I am grateful to do what I'm doing. I'm not understood today, but I will be in the future. So what I'm doing right now, even if I was to die, I already came and planted the seed. I did what I was supposed to do. What I've done is the inevitable truth that the universe must support. You cannot kill me. You cannot kill me. I cannot die. What I've done here, if left today, I leave this reality, come back 100 years. What I have done, the things that I've said, the seeds that I planted will have had grown into the beauty of this whole place being healed. If I never even get to see that outcome, which I will, because time doesn't even exist, but when you die, you're like, okay, here's the result of the world, of what it would have looked like from what you did. Boom. Imagine this. You go get judged, right? And the universe shows you what life would be like if everyone lived the way you lived on the planet. Yo, imagine that and then judge yourself. Right now, if you was to die and the universe was to show you how you live right now today, right? And was to show you how if everyone lived like the way you live right now, what the world would look like in 100 years. Would you be proud of yourself? Would you be proud of yourself? Something to think about. If you are in Babylon, fuck no, because Babylon getting worse and worse and worse and worse. I mean, it'll turn into some, in 100 years, this shit gonna be destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. And that's you. This is where you chose to live your life. If you are influenced by somebody else, then you fucking up because no one else exists but you. What you do is what matters. Nobody else matters. You see, if the universe showed me how the world would end up in 100 years, living, if everyone lived like me, this shit would be paradise. And I'm fucking proud of that. I stand on it and I'm proud of it. I'm fucking proud of it. If everyone lived like us, this world would, under the mind state, under what we teach, under what we understood, under what we stood for, this place would be paradise. What? Yo, this place would be paradise. And I love that. I love that my heart is light like that. Like my heart is light in that way. That if I die, woo. Here's what I did. Here's what you gave me. Here's where you put me. You dropped me off in the middle of New York in a crack era with no mom and no dad. And this is what I did in the end. You dropped me off in that obstacle course, right, of my own mind. And you dropped me off as a crack baby. Woo! No education, nothing. And this is who I became. Boom. Absolutely proud of myself. Job well done. And then, if I had to see my projections of what my trajectory, right, of what I invested my energy into, and if I had to look at the world through what I preached and teach, the world would be paradise. If I could see the world in 100 years on my teachings, it would be paradise. It would be heaven. So I deserve heaven. No matter if people cannot receive me in this time, it doesn't matter. Who I am will last forever. So this is only a simulation, right? Let's say this is a computer simulation. And this was an obstacle course. That means when I die, you can show me what this would have been like if I would have continued. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always ready to go. I'm always ready to go. You dropped me off here as a little boy born in Harlem Hospital in a crack era, as a crack baby. No mom, no dad, no uncle, no nothing. Here is who I turned out to be. With all the odds against me, I beat every fucking demon. I sacrificed, I did everything I was supposed to do, and I lived in harmony with life. My soul is vibrating to the frequency of life right now. One of the most beautiful things that Mama Dia could have did was come to carbonation before she passed. Because she got to tap into the frequency of life before she entered heaven. Which was the message that we got from the white feathers that were by her tent. She had white feathers by her tent. We was like, what does this mean? The white feathers represent the fact that she was okay. That she knew innately that if I'm going to check out this bitch, I'm going to join the highest frequency, tap into that frequency, so when I go, I'm gone. And when she left with her attachment. She ain't had nothing, no attachment, nothing. She was happy. She lived her last days happy as shit. And that's the way you go out. She tapped into the highest frequency of this earth plane before she checked out and dipped. And left a whole bunch of white feathers and shit. We was like, oh shit, that's crazy. The white feather means that she's telling us that she's okay. So she came here to transition. This is crazy. That was smart as fuck. That was smart as fuck, bro. If you think about it. She was wise enough to come to the highest frequency of herself, tap into that, and then leave this plane. So she had her heart was light as a feather. Easy. Crazy. If you really understood life, this shit is dope as fuck. You know what I mean? Light as a feather. That's funny that she left feathers. Light as a feather. Wow, I didn't even ever put that together. You just said that. Light as a feather. She left feathers and like she didn't leave it, but there was feathers around the tent. It was like, what the fuck are these feathers for? Remember the white feather? Like the feather, we looked it up, we was like, damn. It's like she's light as a feather. Like she her heart, and she had a heart condition. Oh, that's crazy. Heart light as a feather. Wow. Wow. That's some shit to break down. That's some shit to break down. Damn, that's deep. That we just said that in a moment, like heart light as a feather. That's amazing. That's crazy. So yeah, man, you gotta ask yourself, no matter who you around, no matter how many attachments you have, if everybody lived life the way you do, examine your life. If everybody lived life the way you do on the planet, what would the planet look like in 100 years? And if you don't like the way that looks, change that outcome. I believe that you're going to be shown that when you check out. With that being said, I am going to open up another live. I love myself. What? Cute. Oh, how you know? It pulled up. God, peace to the gods. Man, you know how it go. Yerp. Peace. What up? What's good? Is Malia still my wife? Not right now. I gotta explain to y'all. I'll be saying my wife real quick to talk to y'all on that level, but man, to be married, what is it to be married? Sound on.
When two or more things become one.
When two or more things become one. Exactly.